What's up with it, bruh?
What's the word, gang?
Nothing much, man. I know it's been a while since we had you on the show.
Man, what about 6 years?
Probably about 4 since the beginning, since about going on
Yeah,
5 years.
yeah.
But for the ones who don't might not know who you are, introduce yourself.
Man, I'm mad, man, from St. Louis, North Side. I'm just that nigga, you hear me? I'm just that nigga, man.
Yeah. I was say welcome home, brother. Welcome
Appreciate
home.
it, yes, sir.
Now, how does it feel to, I guess, to come back home and adjust to society?
I ain't gonna lie, this is my second rodeo, so this time, like, it ain't even like, it feel like I ain't even been gone for real. It feel like I was just in a dream, you hear me? Like, cause I just did this already. Now this time, like, it's like, the only thing that changed is like the scenery. But like, as far as like everything else, I feel like I ain't even missed a beat for real.
Yeah. And like you said, you just mentioned this is your second rodeo, like, for us meaning this is your second time coming home.
Yeah.
So our first interview, we kind of spoke on that. Now, I'm going to ask you this. With you coming home the first time, and how long were you out there during that time frame?
How long I was out?
The first time?
I want to say like 3, almost 4 years.
Gotcha. But just, going through that whole situation all over again, being taken away from the streets, what was your thought process, with this being your second time going through something like this?
Like the time was a little harder because like when you got a family, like the first time I went, I ain't had no family or nothing, so it was just me. So now this time when I had a family, I had left a family out here, so it hit you different. The time hit you different. I don't know, it just make you grow up now, you hear me? Because like you got something to look forward to. At first, like I was just living fast, I ain't really had, you know what I'm saying? So when you got kids and all that, a wife, all that stuff, man, like it just make you look at stuff different, you hear me? So this time, it was an eye-opener this time, you hear me? So I changed a lot of little ways, you hear me?
You said it's eye-opener in what way, though?
For like everything I used to be on, moving fast, trying to make a fast buck and all that, like it ain't worth it because at the end, once you in that cell or dead or something, like it don't mean nothing. Like so, I don't know, you just gotta do something different. It's time for a change, you hear me? Because that jail gonna always be open for you, that graveyard gonna always be there for you. So we gotta change how we move, you hear me? So it's an eye opener, and my kids, I gotta be role model for them kids. So it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah. Now, like you said, especially like it's good for you to say that. Most people probably don't even think about that. Some guys who have children don't even care about that.
Like you don't think about it when you like for once, the whole city probably getting high. I ain't gonna say the whole city, but majority of the city getting high. They drink, they party. Cause I used to be one of them. So in that midst of the living, you don't even think clearly. Like we living you be living in the cloud. You hear me? Like so you don't even think clearly until you get set down and all that toxins come out your body. Then your real mind frame get to come. So then that's when you start seeing stuff different. You know what I'm saying? So like everything be different. So you don't think about your kids, even though everybody like, oh yeah, I hustle for my kids and I do all this for my kids. But at the same time, they don't care about that. They want you. They want that time. You hear me? All them J's and all that stuff y'all buy there, that don't mean nothing. They need you there, so but at the end of the day, you don't think about that until you actually sit down. And then you're like, dang, I just left my kid, now they got to fend for themselves. I can't tell them, like me, I used to ask you, like, dang, bro, I need you to teach my son how to piss. Because he don't know how to piss properly, because you know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it, like them little moments I can't get back. You know what I'm saying? So like, but you don't trip off that when you in the mix. You don't trip off that when you getting high and drinking and doing whatever you doing. Your kids, I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, you gonna go buy them something. But at the end of the day, you don't trip off a lot of that stuff until it's too late. You don't focus on none of that. You get what I'm saying? Like you just be focused on what you got going on in that moment until the moments get snatched away from you.
Yeah. Hey, when you were sitting down this time, what are some of the things you reflected on?
The people I was hanging out with, the areas I surrounded myself in, ducking the people who really got your best interest, to be around people who don't, they just there for the moment, because you might got you a moment going on, like, so all those, so then I'm like, I got to backtrack all that, I got to reverse, I need to be here this time with the people who really got my best interest, so when I am at rock bottom, whatever, they gonna always be there, you know what I'm saying, so like, you do a lot of reflecting on that.
Yeah.
It don't matter where you at in the world, like I was just all over the world during this time. A person gonna always connect who they feel like they got some similarities to. Like if I feel like, man, you probably used to be on the same thing. You know, you from over here and I'm from over here, or you from New York and I'm from St. Louis, whatever. But how you move, it's like a magnet, so it's gonna connect. So I got to backtrack on some of that. You really got to change this. You got to change the way you think. It don't really matter where you at or who you around. 'Cause at the end of the day, you a man. You got to make your own decisions. You got to change your thinking process. So. Yeah, I want to go that route with it. Change this. It ain't even about the people, place, the thing. We got to change how we think.
Yeah, I was just finna kind of say, do you think the places are, positions you put yourself in was to blame, or do you blame yourself?
I blame myself. At first, like I say, with a clouded mind frame, I blame everything but me. Or I'll be like, man, if I would have did something like this, it would never went like that. But now being a man, like everything on me. I make my own decisions. I made every choice. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what it was. I chose to drink, get high, whatever I was doing, live a fair life, and that's the consequence. I ain't get killed. I got booked. So yeah.
Now you staying sober now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. You hear me? I'm getting high off of life, being successful, being a family man, being a father, a husband, all that good type of time. You know what I'm saying? That's what float my boat right now. You hear me? And that's what a peace of mind is to me, you hear me? That's what wealth is to me, peace of mind. You hear me? Because that dollar will be gone. Wealth is getting that peace. Right now I'm peaceful, you hear me? I'm chilling. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, you hit it there. Health, wealth,
man.
Wealth. I would say wealth is health, but wealth is, like you said, peace. Peace is life.
Peace. Peace is everything. That money will stress you out. The more money you got, the more people calling, begging. It feel like you can't even, your head like this. Every time somebody calling you here, somebody calling you here, you ain't got no peace.
And that's a hell of a statement for you to say, especially during this time with the economy so crazy right now.
Yeah.
And you coming fresh home, that you think most people would be tempted to revert back to their old ways.
Yeah.
Especially in these conditions. Like, how do you fight those feelings?
Man, I fought them when I was in them cells. I fought them, so I already. Life is like a plant. Everything in life, bro, got a meaning to it. We just got to pay attention to it. Life like a plant. So the whole time I'm sitting in jail, this go around, I was processing my mind, planting them seeds early. I was planting them like, man, this what it is this time. This what it is, and now it's just grown. I changed a lot of ways. Like I don't do a lot of the stuff I used to do. You hear me? Everything different. I ain't even got a taste to do it. You hear me? Everything just different, man. And right now I feel good. I feel good. I feel that peace. You hear me? I ain't got no dark demons on me. I ain't got none of that. You hear me? I'm just chilling.
Yeah. Now, if you could talk to like someone who's probably going through something, like a young man more so, who probably who's walking through similar shoes and going down a similar path that you have once lived.
Mm-hmm.
If you can, I guess, share some piece of advice, what would you say to these young men?
See, first people gotta take themselves back and then realize when you was that person's age and what you didn't and did, like, and what you do like. So when you pull down on a young dude these days, first they gonna think you preaching to them when you try to come like that. So you gotta come to what they know first. You gotta kind of will them in. So once you will them in and get their attention, and then you can just let them know, like, what's up and this what this is. If you want to do this, this what this is gonna be. The thing is, bro, people be trying to tell these dudes, these little young niggas, like, get out the street, but they don't show them they don't give them nothing to go with it. They'll tell them, hey man, go and get out the street, but they ain't, or move out the way, but they ain't giving them nothing to go with it. These days you gotta show them why they need to leave. Cause right now they feel like this how they paying the bills, this how they getting what they need done by doing what they do. So you gotta kind of get them a different avenue and not make it seem like you preach it to them. You just gotta like you gotta just show them. You gotta show them, like, bro, this ain't, all this stuff is illusion. All this gang, all this, everything that we be on, that's all an illusion. You feel me? Like, Ain't none of this stuff authentic, bro. Cause once you dead and gone, all the nigga gonna do is lie on your name, burn your name. But I done seen it happen a million times. I know you lying, and you didn't put this on this man. He done lost his whole life. You hear me? So like, I want to show them, man, all this trying to claim a hood that you don't even own, no houses on this block. You want to chunk this neighborhood. Half of these niggas don't even know what blood or Crip came from, but they want to kill each other. Like, it don't make sense, you hear me? So I want to wake niggas up, you hear me? Like, but a lot of people don't want to hear that. All they want to hear is violence and stuff like that, you hear me? Stuff that ain't going to get you nowhere. I'm trying to get niggas some knowledge. So you got to come at a different angle for real, man. You got to just show them. And like I say, give them something to look forward to while you showing them. That's all you gotta do, man. Like, you just can't just pull up on nobody. You gotta like, man, listen, here I got this for you, man. This what we gonna do. This what we on right now. We moving like this. This ain't that no more. You wanna do this, the same niggas you hanging out with, I promise you, most of them ain't gonna be there. All them niggas you been in them cars with, doing them missions with, all that, half of them niggas ain't gonna be there when you on that cell. Ain't no nigga gonna go visit your grave when you dead. Ain't no nigga gonna go buy your kids nothing, make sure they bill straight, they got clothes from school. Ain't none of that going on, bro. This stuff a illusion. They with you right now because you might be got something going on. You might be lit right now. Your phone doing numbers. It's the motive to be around you right now. Everybody got a motive. Everybody got a motive, so the nigga got to wake up. Nigga got to wake up, man, and realize, man, this stuff is a illusion. This your life you playing with. You hear me? This real life. This ain't no game. Some niggas get a reset, some niggas don't. But while you here, you gotta make it count, you hear me? And don't lose it over nothing stupid, you hear me?
But at what point do you think, like, what was it that got you thinking like this? I say that to say when you said, like, this is all an illusion. Like you said, you was living that life. At what point, we're like, man, look, was it
When I stepped out of myself and viewed the world from for real, when you step out your body and then look and see what's really going around, sometimes you gotta get knocked out that picture, you hear me? I got knocked out of that picture, so now I can take a step back and really see what was going on. When you living in that picture, and what I mean by that is, if I'm living in the moment, I can't really see what's going on. So when I got booked, I got knocked out of that picture, and now I can look back from afar, and like when I'm laying down on that bunk, and I'm like, dang, man, was it worth it? Like everybody I'm out here riding with, everybody I was doing, ain't nobody on nothing. You hear me? Ain't nobody reaching out, making sure my people cool. Ain't nobody doing nothing. So they go to show you, right? I could have got killed for you, and this gonna be the same. I was buried alive, and that same treatment you get in there, that's the same treatment. Like that's gonna let you know, man, getting locked up gonna show you what's what. Let me say that.
Really got your back.
Man, who really got your back. And like I say, that's the people who I'm with right now every day who showing me.
You buried alive.
I'm buried alive, bro.
If you wasn't here, what was going to be the
It's going to be the same thing, bro. Ain't nobody going to do nothing for it. They ain't going to do nothing on everything. So it ain't worth it, you hear me? It ain't worth it. People that got to do them, man, wake up. Some niggas scared to change. Some niggas, that's why I Paid in Full, like one of my favorite movies, you hear me? My man say he don't want to let down his fans in so many words. And what that mean is like, once you create an image, you got to keep on living by that image or the world going to look at you different if you want to change. You hear me? Man, forget what they think. Man, I don't care what nobody think about me because I know who I am as a man. And if you don't know, man, that's on you. For the people who do know, it is what it is. But if you don't know, that's on you. I ain't trying to prove nothing to you. I don't care about you. You don't care about me. So why should I prove something to a nigga that don't even care about me? You feel what I'm saying? The only person I'm proving something to is these kids and whoever else in my corner. You get what I'm saying? Wifey, old bird, whoever around, that's what I'm proving something to. Like, other than that, I don't care what no nigga think. So that's what you got to start thinking. You got to grow up. You got to grow up. Niggas can't grow up, man. Niggas still want to be stuck. Like, niggas ain't trying to mature, man. Niggas got to wake up, man. It's a whole real good world out here, man. You're niggas going to miss it.
Most definitely. I agree, man. I agree. Especially like you said, what you look like, proving your truth. Imagine Bill Gates arguing with somebody trying to prove to them that he a billionaire.
Yeah, for what?
He know he a billionaire.
Yeah, I know who I am. I know I'm a step. I know everything, but I got to prove to a new nigga who I never even met. If you ain't know me in that time, oh well, I ain't trying to prove it to you. Just don't come in way. Don't come in right here to make me prove it. I don't care what a nigga got to say. That's the world problem, bro. They care about, like, say, man, you walking in the crowd or something, right? And I just think this. That's why I'm giving you this example. Man, you walking somewhere with the woo, and somebody like Man, that nigga woo wop soft, man, woo. But the whole world, I mean, the whole little area heard it. So in this person mind, like, I can't let these people see that dude that's called me so that everybody think they gonna do that. Let me try to prove myself. You get what I'm saying? What point is, what did you get out of that? Because soon as you prove yourself, go to jail, all them people try to prove yourself, they ain't finna do nothing for you. So what's the point of doing that? So once you realize that, you like, man, I'm finna do me. I know who I am. I know what I got going on. I know what's up. You hear me? And if you don't know, that's just on you. I ain't trying to prove nothing. You hear me? I'm just trying to live my life. And once you think like that, man, everything else will be all right.
Yeah. And that's what it was for me, you know, it's just taking that moment. Even though I was living in the midst, but certain situations happened to where it kind of made me look back and reflect like, damn, like you said, like, put me in a situation. I've been, been locked up, but I ain't, have to sit down for a extended period of time. But I sat down long enough to help me realize, like, this ain't, like you said, this ain't what it seemed to be. Everybody as lawyer as they display themselves to be and all that.
Like, I don't know who all your people is, or homeboy, what you got going on, where you from. How many people that, I don't know what your past might have been like, whatever, woo, but how many people that you know reached back and checked in on you, like, for real? Like, man, what's up, woo, what's up, man? How everybody doing? What's up, y'all straight? Y'all need something, or woo, or is it the other way around? Niggas calling, asking, needing you, like, let's keep it real, like, everything that you did, was it worth it for you? What made you want to change yourself around? I'm finna switch the interview. What made you want to change your life? What made you start recording people?
Right, exactly what you just said. Being in a situation to make you realize, like, is it worth it?
Yeah.
Having kids and, like I said, being in a situation where you could have died or something like that, you realize, like, ain't nobody gonna look out for you. Ain't nobody gonna be here for your kids, or ain't nobody gonna ride for you like you thought they would. Shit,
like, I don't know how many interviews you really did, right? But all them interviews you did, how many people got killed that was on your interview? How many people dead now?
Few of them. One of my first big interviews I did was KB6. Shit.
KB6?
Yeah, and he passed away probably that same year.
That's crazy, because it's an image, man. And I've been hearing, like, they say he probably been a good person, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it be an image. Like, it seems like every time a nigga in our city finna make it or blowing up, bro, they get killed.
Yeah,
they get killed because, like,
breezy.
it's like they trying to uphold the image, brother. If you already got this going on, watch out. That ain't what it's about. You ain't got to keep on trying to show that I'm about this, bro. You did that already. Life is about growth, you hear me? And people don't want to grow. That's why, like, when it's going to change? What is it going to take for it to change, you hear me?
And that I don't know. It starts with you, though, as a person. Like you said, reeling people in. Yeah, that's kind of the method I use with Views from Orange. It's starting to be revealed now, but I wanted to mix in the younger crowd with the older crowd. I definitely reeled in the younger crowd with the music.
Yeah.
But by doing, more older, prominent legends in the city, that's how I was able to get the older crowd also.
Yeah, because your platform, you got the world right now, so you got it going, so you can use this platform to have people to voice the truth, you hear me, wake people up, because, like, we don't want to keep on leading people into illusion, you hear me? We don't want to keep on leading our generation that's under us, and then the generation, we don't want to keep on, because it's going to be here for life. Once you press them record buttons and all that, it's going to be here forever. So whoever might see this, I don't care if it's 10 people watching. If I can change one person, like, you hear me, I'll be cool. At the end of the day, I ain't going to mislead you. I'm going to tell you, man, all that high speed and talking about how many niggas you smoking on and all that, bro, that ain't going to get you nowhere, bro. All that's going to do is, that's a recipe for you to get smoked at the end of the day. Because all you're doing is just trying to build something for some people that you don't even know. If I got 1 million views, I don't even know these millions of people. You get what I'm saying? So why if I finna keep on trying to put on this image to press down? Now I'm finna get y'all the real, you hear me? And it's time to make a change, and that's what I'm on, you hear me? I ain't trying to lead you in no dark and nothing. I finna get everybody the light. And that's what type of time I'm on, man. I ain't got to talk about all that, because somebody going to feel it, you hear me? I ain't got to talk about high speed or riding down, cracking something. I ain't got to do that, you hear me? I finna give people what they really need, man. That's what I'm on. This go around, you hear me? I feel like that's my purpose.
Yeah,
Straight up. And then, like I say, my sons now might watch this. They gonna know their old dude was a straight great leader, a real stand-up guy, you hear me? So that's what I'm on, man. I'm on my grown man time.
Yeah, it's time. That's time. That's the time it is, man.
Yeah.
That's the time it is. What's next for you as far as music?
Be honest, I straight ain't did nothing yet, cause like music is in my heart. I can good if you had a booth right here and press play, I don't gotta write nothing. I just get in there and just make it make sense. So whatever it is, it's gonna come. I can do everything with the music. Like whatever somebody looking for, I can do it. It's nothing. Music is me. I love the music. It's all through my blood. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm just asking. I know more, so I know you was doing music, prior to you going back in.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a way to kind of reach the youth. That's one of the quicker things.
But what's crazy, gang, in our city, if I ain't talking about hopping out, hit a nigga with 1,000 clips or high speed, they don't even want to hear it. They don't even want to hear it, you hear me? Cause I ain't even on that. I'm 35 years old. I ain't rapping like that no more. I'm rapping what's real. When I hear a beat and what come to my heart, I ain't thinking about, let me say this so I can impress these young niggas. No, I'm rapping what's real. So that was like when you asked that, I can't really give you no answer about like, all I can tell you, like whenever I do get in the booth and whatever come out, it's gonna be fire. Cause like I say, I know music. It's just like our city, bro. We gotta change that, cause we got a lot of talent down here. But if people don't like you as a person, they won't even like your music. You might be their thing. You might be harder than everything that's in the city, but because they don't know nothing about you or they ain't heard about you killing nothing or something of that nature, they ain't even rocking with you. You hear me?
They ain't gonna respect it.
They ain't gonna respect it. So like that's crazy when it's just supposed to be about the music. You hear me? So yeah, but yeah, music my life though.
Yeah. Any last words? Any last shout out before we head out?
Man, I want to shout out Views from the Arch. I want to shout out everybody who been rocking with me from day one. I want to shout out everybody who trying to get woke. You hear me? All you got to do is pay attention and listen to me. I ain't going to never lead you wrong. That's mess with me, man. It's your boy Mad, man. You already know what's going on.
Yeah, appreciate your time, brother.
I appreciate you.